So, Hofan, do you remember that crazy trip we had?
Oh man, that was years ago.
You know which one I'm talking about, right?
The Europe one, right?
Yeah, the Europe trip.
That was the most memorable trip I've ever had, I think.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
just me and you and our friend
Caillou, yeah.
Caillou, yeah.
Yep.
And
Childhood buddy of ours,
yeah,
Mr. Caillou Lamb. Yes.
yeah. What's he doing now?
He's married in New York.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway.
A food writer, yes.
So we were. Where did we go?
Oh wow, we went all over Europe. We bought this Euro pass. I think we went southern England,
Yeah, we started in England, then
Germany, Stuttgart,
yeah,
Germany. Yeah.
Germany.
Well, we visited Caillou's friend.
No, that was your friend.
No, it was Caillou's friend. Our friend now. Now that we know.
Okay, and then from Germany we went down to Italy.
Oh man, Italy! That's so memorable. We'll get to that later. And then France. Well, we cleaned up.
And then
Spain. Oh man, Spain.
Spain. Oh man.
And that point we ran out of money, so we gotta go home.
So we went back to England and flew home.
Yeah.
So what happened in Italy? Tell me exactly.
I don't want to talk about it. It's kind of embarrassing, huh?
Well, we rented some mounted bikes.
No, they're just ordinary bikes, but we decided, we wanted, it was a tank or Sienna, and we decided, we want to go into countryside, and biking would be a good way to go. So we went outside town, and it was rather hilly, went up and down.
Yeah, and then I remember you got to this very steep hill.
It was a very steep hill, and I was so excited, I was like, woo!
You were in front, you went, woo!
For some reason, I was like, why are you guys taking so long? I kind of forgot the brakes.
And then you didn't see that bend at the end, maybe.
No, it wasn't a bend. It was like, I was like, why is Home and Caillou going so slow? So I turned around to see you. And that's when I turned around, it happened there was some sand, because there was some construction work.
Yeah.
And the sand made my bike skid, and then
I remember you doing a 360-degree somersault in the air.
No, I actually didn't do a somersault.
No, you did.
I did not do a somersault. Well, I'm not flying. Anyway.
Okay, you flew quite a bit. It was like slow motion.
I remember Caillou said I was laughing when I was flying.
Well, you weren't laughing right after that, I think. You were like, oh no.
Yeah, and there was a lot of blood, huh?
Yeah, and your bike wheel was like kind of bent.
Well, I didn't have to deal with it. You encouraged. But yeah, I was bleeding on my knee, and I thought it was okay, and then it started bleeding a bit more.
Well, luckily we saw this guy stopped his car and then.
No, the construction workers actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's so hazy now.
And yeah, they said in Italian. Blah, 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 blah.
See, we call 999, and then.
This ambulance came.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we had the problem with the bikes.
They wouldn't let the bike in the ambulance.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let us in the ambulance.
No, they said one of you could come with me.
But then the last person would be left with three bikes.
So
that was no good.
Yeah, so I went to hospital to get my knee stitched up.
And we had to drag the bike all the way back up the hill, back to the bike shop, apologize to the owner, who was quite nice, luckily.
Yeah.
And then we had to go and find you at the hospital.
By that time, I'd been discharged.
Well, yeah, we were wondering where you were, so we didn't see you.
Well, the thing was,
So we got back to youth hostel and
wow, that was a long way. That was a long week. I lay in that bed for a week. While
so
you
what
guys
happened at the hospital?
They stitched my leg up.
Right. And you didn't wait for us, of course.
Well, you guys took so long. I mean, like.
Well, we had to return the bikes.
So anyway, that was Italy, and I got my stitches in Italy, and we went to France, and I got unstitched.
Yeah.
And then the next thing happened.
Yes.
In Spain, wow.
In Spain, we arrived at Barcelona.
Well, actually, we're changing trains from going to Barcelona to Alicante.
Oh,
where
right.
we were going to meet my friend Fernando.
Yes.
But Alicante at that time had a festival. So everyone wanted to go to Alicante, and we couldn't get a train.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And that's why we were desperate.
We had to find a hotel to stay the night, right?
So we got out a Lonely Planet, and we were...
The guidebook.
Yeah, and you were phoning, and Caillou was phoning, I was
reading the guidebook.
Reading the guidebook, and
that was you turned around and said, where are your bags? So what happened was we found that my bag and Caillou's backpack
had disappeared. The suitcase were there, but you know the rucksacks where we had all the passport, all my camera,
my MD player.
Yeah,
and
well, everything.
Lots of food, lots of money.
But my bag was okay.
My Hong Kong ID.
My bag was okay.
My plane ticket.
My bag was okay.
Yeah, because of your bear, right?
That's quite funny. So you see, I brought along my teddy bear and it was strapped on outside my bag. And it was a very colourful United Colours of Benetton bag. So
right, so they must have thought it was a little kid's bag.
Yeah, so bring a teddy bear. Bring a teddy bear. It will save your bag.
So yeah, then we had to
oh man.
find a police station.
Talk in Spanish.
Talk in Spanish. And
by the time we finished, it was 2 a.m.
Yep, and we were stuck at a police station with nowhere to stay the night.
And we had no clue where in Barcelona we were either. And we're like, there's no way we're getting a hotel.
Well, I remember the police guy tried to call like some hotels, but he said they were all full.
Right, so
Well,
you know, it's dangerous, Barcelona. Like, you know, the guidebook said, you know, dangerous, and we had just been like pick-bagged.
Yes.
So we weren't impressed with Barcelona.
And
so we tried to sleep in the police station.
we tried to pretend to sleep inside.
But the police were like, no way, get out.
So
we slept outside the police station.
In the little garden area where there was a bench.
Yeah. So
and we just lay down and spent the night.
That was my first time sleeping on the streets.
In a police station.
No, outside the police station.
Outside the police station.
And that was memorable.
Yeah.
You have to tell them about your passport though.
Oh yes, my passport. So I had to go to Madrid, like the next day, to the capital, make a detour there because that was where the British consulate was. So I could get my passport and plane ticket back. And so I had to do it in like 2 or 3 days because, you know, normally it takes a week to get the passport ready. But you know, they were very nice and they said, yeah, just fill in this application and give it back to us and we'll do it in 2 days. So I did that. And then, so yeah, they gave me my passport back and
lo and behold.
Yay! So we got back to England, no problem.
You still didn't find out by then?
No, it was on the plane back to Hong Kong when I looked at my passport and I realized that, well, you see I had long hair back then, quite long hair,
yeah, man,
and I was quite thin. And I don't know what happened, but maybe on the application it didn't ask me what sex I was, what my gender was. So
and they kind of assumed homemade, sounding female, long hair, therefore must be female.
So they wrote a big F right next to my gender. And so when I got back to Hong Kong, I had no Hong Kong ID card to get through.
Not impressive.
So I had to use my passport, and they were like,
Miss Homemade Chow.
Could you come into this room? We have a few questions for you.
Did they strip search you?
Well, no, they just asked me a few questions like, you know, what's my Hong Kong ID number, you know, where did you get this passport?
And you said, oh, the Spanish.
Yes, they must have made a mistake.
Did you get it changed back?
Well, yeah, I had to, you know, get it changed back, of course. Too bad I didn't take a photo of that passport. Yeah, but anyway, it was maybe it's good.
Well, you didn't have a camera.
So, what a trip, huh?
That was a real trip. Yeah, one to remember. Yep, yeah. This is Homemade. He's male.
Yeah, alright. Anyway, so that was our little travel in Europe.
Yep. Good memories.